justice and reiterated the state's monopoly on holding weapons. The European Union has proposed the development of a partnership with Ukraine on exploiting its reserves of critical minerals. The offer comes as President Trump has been pushing Kyiv for a sweeping deal with the US. The latest estimate for the post-war reconstruction of Ukraine has raised the bill to more than $500 billion. That's a 7% rise from a year ago, with housing, transport, energy and education being the most affected sectors. Singapore's largest bank, DBS, says it expects 4,000 roles to be cut over the next 3 years and replaced by artificial intelligence. It's one of the first major banks to divulge the impact of AI. Taiwan's Coast Guard says it's detained 8 sailors from mainland China after an undersea cable to one of its smaller islands was severed. Taiwan is investigating whether it was an accident or sabotage. The International Criminal Court says it's committed to investigating crimes in the east of the Democratic Republic of Congo. The chief prosecutor, Karim Khan, who's visiting Kinshasa, says his office is concerned by the deepening crisis in the region. The final impeachment hearing for South Korea's suspended President Yoon Suk-yeol has begun in Seoul. Mr. Yoon is expected to deliver his own closing argument and to explain why he imposed martial law last December. Conservationists are raising alarm over the decline of vulture populations across Africa. The campaign group BirdLife International says numbers have fallen by 80% in the last 50 years. Researchers attribute the decline to mass poisoning, habitat loss, electrocution and illegal trade. BBC News.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agent, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour Show is your best source into the property industry.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission-free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Hey, Charlie, you're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy, you stressed out. Tired? Go, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy, JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenated, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact JN Spa on 00233 244 941 002 or 00233 2006 06386, and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Starr, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and intact? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination intact. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Prampram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Prampram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and intact? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination intact. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour Show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour Show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and intact? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820, or you can visit our website www.welllamb.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamb@gmail.com. Well Lamb Shippers, fast, reliable and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour Show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour Show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR, S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamb.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamb@gmail.com. Well Lamb Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Prum Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and intact? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination intact. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Prum, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Prum Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
The best radio show. Broadcasting worldwide online 24/7.
All around the world. In your car.
At work.
At home.
On your smartphone.
Radio UK. Are you ready to turn it up?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. sun in the sky. You know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by. You know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Hey there, this is Archie, and it is Starr Radio UK and the Morning Show.
This is Starr Radio. This is UK. Starr Radio UK. This is Starr Radio UK.
Welcome.
Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7.
Enlighten your day with Starr Radio. Starr Radio. Radio for the people, by the people.
Okay, let me say massive good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good dawn to you wherever you might be on planet Earth and those of you on other planets as well. I want to salute each and every one of you and welcome you to the Tuesday edition of the morning show. This is Starr Radio UK and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London, and I remain yours sincerely, still your one and only Archie. All right then. Let me say thank you very much and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good on to you wherever you might be on planet Earth. To all of you who celebrated with me yesterday, I was off air because I was celebrating my big one. Can you just imagine which the big one will be or was? Yes, let me know. Yeah, it was all over the place. Yes, and I had a very nice reflective time. That's what I think. Very important. You reflect on how far you've come and what mistakes that you've made and how you think going forward you'll be able to mend it, and how the rest of your life you can be successful or impact people. But I hope that wherever you are listening to me from or wherever you are watching me from, I've some way somehow impacted your life. Okay, maybe personally or maybe on air or something. But I would say that you've impacted my life, because without you, what's the point of me coming to sit here to be jabbing and doing all that stuff? But so every one of you on the various platforms, I salute each and every one of you and I say good morning and thank you very much for all your support over the years. And let me say good morning to my able producer, Mr. Francis Guy. He's missing in action this morning. I don't know. He's missing in action. Guys, look for him. He's MI5. I sacked him. Very good morning to you. And let me say good morning to Mr. Laimi Koiki. Massive good morning to you, Yomi. To Mr. Frank Davids, good morning. KB Botsman, Vicky Newton, all presenters on Starr Radio UK. Felix all the way in Aberdeen, Mr. Dante Brewery, Kofi Ali, Kojo D. Kojo, good morning to you. Kojo was with me yesterday. Yeah, he found time, made time to come and see me. Yeah, we had a very nice time. Just sharing a cup of tea and some. Yeah, and it was good. Kojo, good morning to you, and thank you very, very much for your presence as well. I really, really, really appreciate that. And to as many of you, HRH Linda Pali and all the way in Cyprus, good morning. Yes, and to a good morning to you. Yes, Ebenezer Hammond all the way in Cape Town, South Africa. I salute you, boy. I hope you are doing very, very well. Delta Hammond, my little sis, all the way in Kumasi in Accra, Ghana. Hey, Kumasi in Ghana. Did I say Accra, Ghana? Yeah, she's in both places, you know. One time she's here, the next time she's there. very busy person. Massive good morning to you. Let me say good morning to all the Hammonds. Yes, and good morning to the Abedis as well. Bishop Edishina, good morning to you. Anthony Adedeji, good morning to you. Shamsuddin, good morning. Tosino all the way in Moscow, good morning. So I said Tosino and Anthony Adedeji, and I see they have to have a meeting there. They will broker the peace in Ukraine. Yeah, Americans and the Russians, right? We the Europeans will stay out of it, right? Okay, good one there. That's just by way of a joke there, right? Whatever it is, good morning to you, all of you watching or listening to us from the Koiki Media platforms or Yoruba Nation platform or United States of Biafra platforms. I salute each and every one of you, and once again I welcome you all every one of you who was on the various online platforms and saluting me or celebrating with me or wishing me well there. I salute you, and those who didn't even wish me well, I salute you as well, because if, after all, the good book says what? In the presence of my enemies, you prepare a table before me. You are not my enemy. You forgot to tell me. Yeah. All right. Edith Morrison, good morning to you. All the Morrisons, I salute each and every one of you, and once again, welcome to the program. Well, it's now gone 2 minutes past the top of the hour. And let me say good morning to Dr. Olumide Emmanuel, who appeared on the KB Bossman's Faith Talk program last Sunday. Doc, good morning to you all the way in Nigeria. I know by this time it's afternoon, right? Yes, good morning to you. They're going to be having a conference. I'm going to be telling you more about that during the course of the week, or maybe sometime next week. We're going to be having Bibi Clement. We'll have a time with her, just have a chat with her pertaining to what she's doing and that program that is coming up. I will be bringing you more details of it. And so Ghana is also going to be celebrating their independence, the 68th independent anniversary, and there's a special commemoration event that's going to be taking place here in Croydon, and the flag raising ceremony. We'll be telling you more about all that. But from now to 12 o'clock, hey, buckle up and stay with me. Get yourself a hot or cold drink, whichever is appropriate, and let's take the journey, not to the unknown, but to the known, because after all, I'm going to tell you everything that is making the rounds, and you can also, wherever you are, share with us what is going on. Of course, I'll acknowledge you, and yes, thank you very, very much. Okay. Well, the quote for the day says, for you to be successful in this era of untold competition, you must understand what you are up against. If you don't know your enemy, how do you even fight them? Do you know what weapons they are using? Well, in the same vein, you bring that to business or the present world that we live in. Those are the things that happen there. You need to know your competitors, what they have, what you are fighting against, or what the challenges that you are supposed to face, and then you can prepare yourself adequately to, yes, so at times even when you know that this is it, but maybe it outweighs you in a way, you know that I have to come back, brush myself down, and then get something, and then add it to your whatever you have, and then you can plod on, as Felix will say. Massive good morning to you. Massive good morning to you wherever you are listening to us from. Okay. How is the weather where you are? Well, Yomi will say mixed bag. It looks like, but let me tell you more about that. For those of you in London and the southeastern part of England, this is how the weather is going to be for you. Now, this afternoon will be mainly dry with plenty of sunny spells developing along with a few patches of cloud. Tonight will start clear and dry. However, clouds moving from the west towards the end of the night. It will be colder night with gentle winds as well. So the temperature is going to be 11 degrees. The lower is going to be 2 degrees. UV level low, pollution low. Sunset 17:33, and sunrise for tomorrow morning 06:55 hours. That brings us to the end of the weather forecast. Let me take you straight to the travels as well. Keep your eyes on the roads. Keep your eyes on the roads as we keep navigated our promise, our bond. What is happening on your travels this morning? For those of you in London, on the underground this morning, there is mild May has got past suspension and severe delays, and Piccadilly line is experiencing minor delays, so please check before you leave. That aside, all the others are running good service. The DLR, London Tramlink, and London Overground, good service there as well. onto the major roads in London as well. A13 is facing serious delays, so please, if you can avoid that, do so. But if not, you are starting to continue to listen to us. But as and when the program is going on and there are any changes, I promise you one thing for sure, I'm going to be bringing that your way. Let me say good morning to Vicky Newton. Queen, I hope you are doing very, very well. Thank you for the wishes there as well. On the river bars this morning, good service throughout. The London cable car is also running a good service there as well. Bringing us straight to the final segment of the travel update, and that is the National Rail. On the National Rail this morning, the South, all the services are running good apart from Southern, that's got special service. And that is where I would say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day to you. Wherever you might be on planet Earth, enjoy your journey today. Yes. But you know what? Continue to keep those eyes on the roads. Yes. Let's take a quick break. We come back and we'll take you global trotting. Once again, let me say thank you very much to Queen Vicky Newton. She says, happy belated, my bishop, wishing you long life and prosperity. You are loved and cherished. Thank you very much. So are you. So wonderful, Vicky Newton. All right, then. I told you that she's telling us more about the 6th of March flag raising ceremony that's going to be taking place at the forecourt of the Croydon Council. We'll be giving you more details about that. But stay tuned, don't you go away. This is Starr Radio UK. Let's take a quick break, and once we come back, I will bring you what is happening across the globe. Stay tuned.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR, S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Everywhere you go, Afrobeat reggae dancehall taking over. Everywhere you go, Afrobeat reggae dancehall taking over. Yo, what's up, people? This is a boy Raskin Bobo One. Tune in every day, every night at the Starr Radio UK with the big man, them Archie. When I say Otta, you say fire.
Welcome back to the program, Starr Radio UK, at exactly 9 minutes past the top of the hour. Mr. Yawin, tell me free here. Hey, you know what? I was thinking about you this morning, I said, Mr. Yawin, tell me free here. I think now he has become, are you going to be the ambassador? What position have you got? Well, congratulations to you. You did well, and you did your party proud as well. We hope that your what do you call it? Your contribution is acknowledged. Hey, Juliet, good morning to you as well. I hope you are doing very, very, very well. And to our numerous listeners and viewers, happy February to every one of you. Yes, okay. Now let's move on. To global trotting. Okay. But let me bring you this quick announcement before we move on to that. Yes. So come the 6th of March 2025, well, Ghana's 68th independence celebration flag raising ceremony is happening in Croydon under the auspices of the civic mayor of Croydon, Councillor Kola Abola. The event is going to be taking place on the 6th of March, as I said, 2025, at the forecourt of the Croydon Town Hall. The time is 10 a.m. We want to invite you all to join in that ceremony. Yes, Ghanaians and Africans as a whole. Yes, let's support ourselves there. Okay, the Victim, the program is sponsored by Victim, Special Ladies, Jinyame, Starr Radio UK, and a lot more from the HTV as well. So, Heritage TV. So, please, make your way there on the 6th of March, 2025. Okay, I'll be telling you more about that. Maybe we'll have Vicky on to share more light on what is going to be taking place there as well. Okay. And then a final one before I go on to bring you everything that is happening from across the globe. Yes, so Women in Business Networking Breakfast program that's going to be taking place on the 2025. The event takes place on Monday, the 17th of March, 2025, from 9:45 a.m. to 12:45 p.m. Well, it is under the auspices of Bibi Clement. She is the host. She's an entrepreneur, author, and author of the book How to Go from Employee to an Entrepreneur. And then the speaker will be Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. He's a global thought leader on business and wealth creation. Who doesn't want money? Don't love it, but you want it, right? Good. Now to register, go to Eventbrite or email bb@bbclement.com. For more information, call 079-56-598 and 406. Well, the fees are 60% for normal tickets and the VIP 75%. There are only 10 tickets for the VIP left. So rush. It's an opportunity to make it. 2025. Knowledge is power. But we say knowledge is power, but the application, the right application of knowledge is power. All right, that's what I've been saying now. Okay. Now let's move on quickly. Going global trotting. So what have we got for you here? In the UK front, well, energy bill to rise by more than expected in April. Regulator of GEM says a household using a typical amount of energy will see its annual bill rise by £111. And in other stories as well, NHS England boss Amanda Pritchard is stepping down. Why? Been chased out of the job. Or what? There's a lot that's going to be happening there, but we'll tell you more about all that as well. Jailed MP Mike Emsbury to quit Commons. What will you do if you are in his shoes? What will you do? Well, Kemi Badenoch continues onslaught. He says UK is being fooled by faith in international laws, says Badenoch. He says that, well, international laws are there, but they are not doing anything. Of course, I would say, I seem to agree with her there. You need to have all the laws that nobody should attack any country. I know we think that we live in a civil world now and all those things, yet we had Russia attacking Ukraine. We have got a lot of things happening. And she's of the view that, well, everybody has to prepare themselves. Or if you think that international law will come and protect you because you say nobody should attack somebody, by the time you wake up, somebody is in your bedroom taking all your stuff out, either checking you out as well. But what do you think about all that? Well, what kind of world do we live in now? Maybe you can have a good description of it. In other stories as well, Russia offers US access to minerals as Macron says Ukraine truce could be weeks away. Russia offers US access to minerals. I'll be telling you more about that. So is it minerals from Ukraine or minerals from Russia itself? In other stories, Macron walks tightrope with Trump as he makes Europe's case on Ukraine. And it happens that US sided with Russia in a UN resolution on Ukraine, where they were trying to hold Russia responsible for what has happened or what is happening there. But US decided to abstain. And somebody say, whoa, so what exactly is going on? Okay. And in another story as well, in the US, the Secret Service agent who leapt onto the JFK car during assassination has died aged 93. Alright then, he couldn't save his boss at the time, but now he has also passed on. The federal workers left confused as mass doubles down on threat. Well, you want to know more? There's what's happening in America. Some are saying, is it Jurassic Park? The first 30 how many days of Trump being in office? Is it Jurassic Park or what? They're not very sure about that. But we'll be telling you more about all that as the program goes on. Stay tuned and don't touch the dial. Okay, another story is making the rounds on the African continent as well. People who starve because of U.S. aid people will starve because of U.S. aid cut to Sudan. And I have been saying this. Before Trump took office, I did say that guys, sit up. African leaders, sit up. Sit up. Sit up. You need to find ways and means to have your own control, your own space, have your own food. Make sure you are able to fend for yourself, not dependent on people. Now you have US aid that has been cut because the president says what? American first, make America great again. So until they finish making America great, your people will be hungry. You get it? So when we go negotiate all sorts and then we serve, virtually giving everything that we have, resources, instead of us adding value to it before we do it, no, we just sell our raw resources, primary resources, just sell it out to them, and then they come back, bring it to us, and then we have to pay an arm and a leg to get that same thing that we gave to them. And when I see some of our people sabotaging our own, because maybe we got our foot in a place where we are making something that at least we know that even the profit, if some will be repatriated or sent out of the country, it's a small margin, other than having international communities coming into our countries and repatriating the whole profit away from the country. And then we said, our GDP, what? Really? Well, it's all coming away from Starr Radio, okay? In other stories, Kenyan police officers killed confronting gang members in Haiti. We knew that was going to be a tough one there, and lo and behold, it's panning out to be so. DRC, thousands dead and hundreds of thousands displaced in conflict. Of course, that's what conflict is all about. Kabila blames Tshisekedi leadership for rising tensions in Eastern DRC. Here we go. Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. In Nigeria, Rufai's outbursts like a lizard competing with a crocodile. APC leaders are saying, he's saying that, he's just making mouthing and doing all that stuff. The big hooks are here. Should be really scared. We'll tell you more about that. Oil marketers threaten strike, give federal government 7 days to offset 100 billion naira debt. Well, how has the government got into that debt? Is it the past one or currently what is going on? Move on. Stop sulking over ministerial snub. Ononuga tells Rufai. Well, you want to know more, you got to stay tuned because I'm going to bring you more from that front. In other stories making the rounds this morning, I will reform public sector recruitment. Akanaviriba is saying. Who's Akanaviriba? We'll be telling you more about that. And then death of Polly is man. SC vows to expose real corporate. Like Kufuado's Ghana Beyond Aid was just a slogan. Asa Asante is saying, when you don't, Kofi Ali would say, we don't manufacture things by ourselves. We have to depend on the outside world to do everything. So you go on that path. Oh boy, you can't say we're going to be fending for ourselves, we're going to be standing for ourselves, we're going to be doing things. Oh, you are just joking. I'm going to tell you more about that. Also, for the souls, the two for seem to be stealing lots of hene chips there. We're going to tell you more about that. Is it cracking the whip? Is it doing justice to his office? Maybe. MPP biggest problem was the appointment of Eugene Ahin to the presidential seat. They reckon that Eugene Ahin was the one who didn't do well. That caused the MPP to derail. But what do you think about all that? In another story, NS Kumi appeals contempt conviction at Supreme Court. Now, MPP government didn't add a kilometer of tarred road in Bodi in 8 years. Samson Ahe is saying. You want to know more? You got to stay tuned. I'm going to bring you more from that point. It's all from Starr Radio UK at 11:21, and going to take a musical break. We come back. We continue at 11:45. I'll open the lines for you to add your voice to the discussions. Let's enjoy this tune. This is Ebenezer from Minister Elom Isabella Elom Esiama. From Elom Music. Ebenezer, I want to be thankful to God for what He's done for me. Take him in this one. Whoa, it's a good one. 60 years on earth. Oh boy. Okay, let's enjoy it, and I'll be with you.
With a shout of praise, I lift my voice to say Ebenezer, Ebenezer. We are standing here in the miracle of today, as our eyes behold the wonders your hand has made. With a shout of praise, I lift my voice to say Ebenezer, Ebenezer, Ebenezer. That's far God's brought us. Ebenezer.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Ebenezer, see what the Lord has done. Ebenezer, Ebenezer, Ebenezer. That's far God's brought us. Ebenezer, this much God helped us. Ebenezer, see what the Lord has done. Ebenezer, Ebenezer. God, I look around and all my eyes can see all the words you've made. Oh, so beautiful, with a shout of praise, I lift my voice to say Ebenezer, Ebenezer. God, I look around, oh, my eyes can see all the words your hand has made. Oh, so beautiful, with a shout of praise, I lift my voice to say Ebenezer, ooh, Ebenezer, Ebenezer. That's far God's brought us. Ebenezer, this is my God, our God of heaven. See what the Lord has done. Ebenezer, Ebenezer, Ebenezer. That's far God's brought us. You see, can you see? Ebenezer.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR, S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit with us.
Everywhere you go, Afrobeat reggae dance all taking over. Everywhere you go, Afrobeat reggae dance all taking over. Yo, what's up, people? This is a boy Raskin Bobo One. Tune in every day, every night at the Starr Radio UK with the big man them Archie. When I say Otta, you say fire.
Welcome back to the program Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Yes, I was having a chat in the background with my able producer, Mr. Francis Guy. Francis, once again, thank you very much for all that you do for the station. All right then. So somebody says so scandalous. Well, it's not scandalous here, because we're going to be telling you everything that is happening. Okay, let's move on. Let's crack on. So what have I got news for you? Yeah, so starting from home here in the UK, as I did say earlier on, starting from home here in the UK, well, have you looked at the energy prices? The ensuing energy prices that is going to rise in energy prices that's going to come in. The energy bills for a typical household will rise by more than £100 a year in April under regulator Ofgem's new cap. There's a cap on it, and even that, a higher than expected increase, adding pressure on people's finances. The 6.4% increase means a household using a typical amount of gas and electricity will see their annual bill rise by £111 a year to £184,849. The cap, which is set every 3 months and limits the amount suppliers can charge for each unit of energy, affects 22 million homes in England, Wales, and Scotland. Now, Ofgem said bill payers should consider switching to a fixed tariff, although there are predictions of prices falling again in July. The rise in April will hit people's finances at the same time as water and council tax increases, although average wages are also going up. The regulator said rising wholesale costs and inflation were behind the latest energy price hikes, the third consecutive increase in the quarterly cap, and more than 5% analysts had forecasts. Now, while the cost of each unit of gas and electricity is capped, the total bill is not. So household bills will vary depending on how much energy is used. The regulator illustrates the cap by showing the impact on the annual bill of a household with a typical energy usage. Okay, so how prepared are you? Now, how is that also going to impact those who, the pensioners whose energy the allowances for winter allowances have been taken off them? How is it? We know that government said they should apply for the support there, which I know some people have done. Those who are not IT savvy might not have, but again, we say that if you are living with somebody or you know somebody in that particular bracket, please do your best to help them to get that resolved. And if not, then government has another means of supporting them. They should apply for that. But if you pass that threshold, then I don't know. But get in touch. There is always help. There is this part of the world. There is always help if you ask. Yes, you get it. Now, Amanda Pritchard, the first female chief executive of the NHS in England, is stepping down from the role. Her departure comes less than a month after two influential House of Commons committee discussed her suitability to lead the NHS through a period of what Prime Minister Keir Starmer has said will be the biggest overhaul of the service. In a statement, Ms. Pritchard said, "It has been a hugely difficult decision for me to stand down. It has been an enormous privilege to lead the NHS in England through what has undoubtedly been the most difficult period in its history." She took up the post in 2021 during the COVID pandemic. Before that, she was NHS England Chief Operating Officer, head of Guy's and St Thomas's NHS Trust in England and London, and an advisor in Tony Blair's government. Ms. Pritchard said that having discussed it with the Secretary of State for Health and Social Care over recent months, and now that the NHS has turned the corner on recovery from the pandemic and the foundation are in place to make the necessary changes to the center to best support the wider NHS, it was the right time to stand down. Well, at least she knows that, look, I've done my best. I don't want to weary myself. So it's time for me to step down and get somebody who is more, okay, to do it or can handle that, to run with it. Well, so kudos to her. Good work done. I don't know much about all the waitings and all the challenges that the NHS seem to be facing. But again, I would say, well done to her. Now, have you been robbed? Have your phone been snatched whilst you are in town? Have you been picked has it been picked from your bags or your handbags or from your pocket? Now, police will be given new powers targeting antisocial behavior and be allowed to search homes for stolen mobile phones without a warrant, and major legislation to be unveiled in Parliament. The Crime and Policing Bill is at the heart of what the government calls its Safer Street mission, and ministers want it to become law by the end of the year. Home Secretary Yvette Cooper said the bill would take back our streets and town centers, restoring respect for law and order. The Conservatives say the plans have been copied and pasted from the last government announcement. The other time I was having a chat with my producer, and then when he was coming from work in the evening or in the night, and then he came through the town center and he had people in the town center kicking balls. I mean, virtually the pavement where people have to walk, where there are chairs where people can sit and stuff like that. These guys have hung around the place and they are kicking the ball. But that is not a playing field. I look at things like that and I said, what is exactly happening? And where are the police and where are the authorities to tell people to stop it? Because as you're kicking the ball, if you hit somebody, let's say an old person or maybe a child who is with the parent, and then the child falls down, what have you achieved? Or hit somebody's window, a shop window. Why are they hanging about there? What are they doing? That is not a football field. It's not a park. Oh well. So if this law is going to help us to have our town centers back or our communities back where people cannot be misbehaving, why not? But again, the excesses of laws like that. So the police doesn't need to go to the courts to go and get a warrant to come. If they suspect that, hey, this one, the person who nicked that phone ran to this house, they can just come in straight, boom, 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 break your door down, come inside there to come and look for it. But well, they say they have something that they say. They said that the first 48 hours or something when a crime has been committed or a murder or something of the sort has been committed or somebody's gone missing, that is the time that you have to they do everything in their power to either rescue or to get particular thing that has been stolen. So maybe it's a good one there. But what do you think about that? It's quite an interesting one, right? Yes, Starr Radio UK. Let's move on to other stories making the rounds this morning. Yesterday marked exactly 3 years when the Russia-Ukraine war started. Well, there were lots of gatherings and a lot of memorials that took place. Some in the UK, other parts of the world, in Europe, in Ukraine itself. But well, we know that Trump is saying that he is negotiating with Russia to stop the war, and that if Ukraine wants anything of the sort, the money that they would need to repair, and that the US is not going to be standing by them. And I was saying, that it is true. Because if United States taxpayers are paying their money and they think that they should benefit from that money, and now 500 billion of that money is going to be spent on another country, then they will have a cause to worry, because they think that what are we getting for that? So if there are minerals or there are resources that can be used to offset that, why not? So far as it is not, let's say the US is not taking too much advantage of it, so that whatever minerals that are going to be taken from that particular part of the world is such that they are benefiting more than what Ukraine itself is going to benefit from. I don't have a problem with that. So far as it's fair, it's fair. So let's say you have brought your money, you are doing that, so you will take, let's say 55%, and then we take 45%. Cool. But if it comes to what like happening in Ghana, where oil, rates and stuff like that are going on, and then all that the country gets out of it is just what? How much? Maybe 12%, 15% of it, or tops what? How many? Maybe now I've lost track of what the negotiation bid has been. Then how fair is that? But I'll be talking more about that when we get to Africa, when Africans are saying that we are all independent and we are doing all that stuff, and I'm saying that is actually BS, because we are not. We go calabash in hand begging instead of us to improve our resources, instead of us to add value to it before we export it. We don't. We just take the raw materials and just send it out, and then they take it, they go and do whatever, and then they bring it back to us, sell it to us, and I'm in a leg. They say we don't have the foreign exchange to pay for it. But the same thing was taken from our place, right? Okay. The Kremlin says it sees potential for cooperation with the US on developing Russia reserves of rare earth minerals, including from Russia-occupied parts of Ukraine. Did you hear that? So maybe if the US is going to take control of that particular part, Russia-occupied part of Ukraine, and that is what is going to be used to actually rebuild Ukraine, then why not? But it comes as speculation mounts that Kyiv and Washington are close to signing a deal over U.S. access to Ukraine's mineral deposits. At the same time, we have okay, now Olga Stefanishyna, Deputy Prime Minister for European and Euro-Atlantic integration, said on X that the negotiations have been very constructive with nearly all key details finalized. Now she added that we are committed to completing this swiftly to proceed to signatures with signatures. Now Ukraine has been facing growing pressure from the U.S. administration to sign the deal, which has ended up in the center of the growing rift between the U.S. and Ukrainian president. Now Zelensky first included the offer of an agreement on minerals in the so-called victory plan that he presented to Trump last September. The idea was to offer the then presidential candidate a tangible reason for the U.S. to continue supporting Ukraine. On Monday, former U.S. Prime Minister Boris Johnson said that such a deal was a great prize because it would secure a United States commitment under Donald Trump to a free, sovereign, and secure Ukraine. Because why? If the U.S. know that they got an investment there, 500 billion worth of investment there that they need to recover and whatever this thing, they will now make sure that their interest is not, thwarted, or they don't lose out on that. So they'll protect their interest, and by so doing, will inadvertently be protecting Ukraine. So maybe that is good, but the fact that Trump was calling the Ukrainian leader a dictator, and that as Russia also keeps on saying that he's not got a mandate to go and negotiate and stuff like that, that is absolute BS, because the issue is when there is a war and people gather at places and there are bombs and people are being hurt, and is that the time that you say you're going to be doing a campaign on stuff like that? I don't know how their campaign efforts have been, But gathering of people, and when Russia knows that we don't want this particular person, then when the supporters meet to maybe have a rally or something, they will automatically target that person, that group of people, and then kill them or something of the sort. But hey, if he is or is not, on the Sunday night he was saying that he's prepared to stand down if by so doing it will bring about peace or cause the war to cease for Ukraine. But I would say that before he does that, he has to make sure that whatever the US is negotiating for will be one that will benefit his people as well. Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Well, but at the same time, we have Emmanuel Macron in Europe as well, and in the US as well. Relationship between Europe and US are unquestionably in crisis, so merely keeping things together, as French President Emmanuel Macron did at the White House on Monday, stands as an achievement. He did that by praising, flattering, and gently cajoling the US president as they took questions in the Oval Office and held a joint news conference. This is a playbook that many leaders around the world now see as more productive than outright plans, speaking or criticism of Trump. Now, Macron managed to navigate what could have been a tricky day in Washington without conceding or revealing too much. He spoke of both countries wanting peace, and while he gently corrected one of Trump's claims on Europe's support for Ukraine, he also agreed that Europe needed to take more responsibility for its own security. So that now brings me to a place where after the Cold War and everything, they decided, okay, let's stop countries from developing nuclear, blah blah blah, and they ordered that. So a country like Germany has not got nuclear weapons, right? Because they said, they started the First World War, they started the Second World War. So if they have anything of the sort, they might go and then decide to, okay. So they try to control them. So we have East Germany that was being controlled by the USSR or the Russians, let me put it this way now, and then the West Germany that was controlled by the West. So the US, the UK, and some of those countries were controlling. I think the US and the UK were controlling. I remember back in the day when my dad was in Germany, and then a long time, and he was talking about the US troops who were there and stuff like that, and they would chat and all those big. But you look at it, and he said that thing that happened has stopped other countries from developing or arming themselves. And now we come back to a place where, as Kemi Badenoch was saying earlier on, that international law that didn't seem to be working, because we all came to an agreement that this is what's going to happen. We need to protect this one. We need to do that. We don't have to. Nobody can just invade somebody's territory and all sorts. But now it looks like he who wields the power is the one who calls the shot. And that is the template that is going on. But hey, let's see what happens, because Keir Starmer will be going to the US, I think, come Thursday, in 2 days' time. So let's see what is happening. By 11:45 the time, Starr Radio UK, the station, the morning show, the program. We've got about another 15 minutes to bring the program to a close. Well, this old man has to rest his bones, right? Okay, all right then. Moving on to other parts of the world. Let me bring you this one quickly. A Spanish city has honored 2 Senegalese migrants for their heroism in trying to save a gay man beaten to death by a homophobic mob. Ibrahim Diek and Magate Ndayi were given adopted sons of the city status in Corona on Monday in a formal ceremony recognizing their actions. The men were the only ones to intervene in July 2021 when Samuel Louis was set upon by a group of men and kicked and punched outside a nightclub in the northwestern city. The 24-year-old later died of his injuries in hospital, an event which sparked national outrage and condemnation. On Monday, at the formal ceremony in the city's council's hall, Mayor Ines Ray described the migrants' action as pure heroism. Now, footage of that night showed that other bystanders watching on some filming on mobiles, and the two being the only ones who intervened. The two undocumented migrants were the only ones who physically raised themselves to help the victim of a pack thirsting for horror leaves much food for thought and series of lessons. Ray said. So thank you for your example in risking everything despite having a lot to lose, said another counselor, Rosala Lopez, on Instagram in a post sharing videos of the ceremony. The Diek and Ndaye had been living in the city without papers at the time and doing irregular work, now putting them at risk of arrest and deportation if they came into contact with authorities. But both men on Monday said they had just done what they thought was the right thing in trying to stop the violence in front of a crowd of attendees at the council hall on Monday. They were handed plaques for the mayor, bestowing them with the status of adopted sons of Akona. We are not heroes. We did what we had to do, said Mr. Ndaye, according to an AFP report. Mr. Dick said, I was born in a family that doesn't have much, but they gave me many things more valuable than money. They gave me respect, education, and above all, value. The two were also crucial witnesses in trial of Mr. Luis Killers last November. Spanish media has read a jury found 4 men guilty of the murder, with the court ordering sentences between 10 and 24 years. The court found the main accused, given a 24-year sentence, had shouted homophobic insults during the attack. Tens of thousands of migrants reach Spain illegally every year through boats crossing across the Atlantic, with the most common arrivals from Mali, Senegal, and Morocco. Well, it's all coming away from Starr Radio UK. At least now they will be sort of normalized, right? Okay. Well, let me bring you this one. We'll move on quickly from there. The former head of state believes that Felix Tshisekedi aims to become the absolute ruler of the country by silencing the opposition and resulting to intimidation, arbitrary arrest, and extrajudicial execution. The former leader of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Joseph Kabila, stated on Sunday that the poor governance of his successor, President Felix Tshisekedi, has significantly contributed to the escalation of conflict in the eastern region of the country. In an opinion piece published in South Africa's Sunday Times, Kabila argued that the unrest cannot be attributed solely to the advances of the Rwanda-supported M23 armed group or the tensions between Kinshasa and Kigali. M23 fighters have rapidly gained control over large swaths of the resource-rich eastern DRC in recent weeks, raising concerns that the conflict may extend beyond the country's borders. Now, Kabila noted that since Tshisekedi assumed office in 2019 following his election victory, the situation in the DRC has worsened to a point where it's close to imploding. Well, it is all coming away from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Okay. Okay, there was another story that I wanted to bring your way, but it's eluded me, so we'll move on from there, since we've got another 10 minutes to run up the program. But don't you worry, tomorrow we'll be on time to bring you all the others. Now let's go straight to Nigeria, where I'll bring you something. The presidency has attributed Nasser El-Rufai's criticism of President Bola Tinubu's administration to his disappointment over being excluded from ministerial appointments. The presidential aide, Bayo Ononuga, acknowledged El-Rufai's role in Tinubu's election victory, but urged him to move on, likening his reaction to a child upset over losing something. Ononuga dismissed claims of a rift between Tinubu and El-Rufai, stating that the former governor should focus on his long public service career rather than attacking the administration. Well, so what had happened in the background? Let me tell you more about that, or let's just move on from there. The All Progressive Congress has slammed former Kaduna State Government Nasir El-Rufai for his recent outburst in President Tinubu, National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu, calling him a grudging man. Now, the APC likens El-Rufai outburst during a Monday night interview to that of a lizard, whose actions will never measure up to those of a crocodile. El-Rufai, in an interview, had criticized Tinubu's economic policies and had dismissed earlier reports that his nomination was rejected by the National Assembly, stating that it was the president, not the legislature, who had decided against appointing him as a minister. Now, he revealed that despite publicly appealing for him to serve in his government after he left office, President Tinubu later withdrew the offer. He said, "Since I left office and the president begged me publicly to come and serve in his government, I had my plans, and I told President Tinubu from day one, when he asked me to support him, I said I would. But I don't want anything, because politics in Nigeria is always about what do I get for giving you support. I'm not in politics for that reason. I'm not in politics for getting anything. I have a surname, and I am a self-made man. I've made money before coming into public office, and I don't need anything." After 8 years in Kaduna, I was nearly burnt out. I was struggling for 8 years. I wanted to take a break, and I had my private plans. The president publicly appealed to me to put my plans on hold, and through 2 months of negotiations, we finally agreed that he would nominate me as a minister, and there were certain conditions attached to that. He could have had to say, I think along the line, either the president changed his mind or something else. Please don't believe the story that the National Assembly rejected me. So what happened to you if it's not the National Assembly that rejected you? All right. Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Bringing the time now to 6 minutes to the top of the hour. Let's go to Ghana, because we're going to be bringing the program to a close from there. Let's see. A political analyst, Dr. Asasante, has criticized former President President Nana Akufo-Addo's leadership, questioning the effectiveness of his Ghana Beyond Aid agenda and his handling of economic challenges. He argued that many of the ex-president promises lack proper implementation, contributing to public discontent and his government declining popularity. In an interview, he said, a critical assessment of the former president's leadership, particularly regarding his vision for economic independence. He referenced Akufo-Addo's recent remarks about African countries collaborating instead of relying on aid, a position he championed while in office. However, Dr. Asante questioned the sincerity and effectiveness of this agenda, arguing that it lacked tangible action. It is a statement which is very interesting, but one would have thought that the president's charity begins at home. He said he started the process, but it didn't end anywhere. The government itself did not put on the effort to sustain or implement it. It was just a mere statement with no conscious effort to make it a reality. While in office, President Akufo-Addo had defended his vision for economic self-sufficiency, stating, "We can together build a new Ghanaian civilization where there is fair opportunity for all in education, health, and decent jobs. We must free ourselves from the shackles of dependence on aid." Well, so what do you think has happened? Where did the government go wrong? It was a nice saying there, but hey, it's all coming away from Starr Radio UK. Let me bring you one other story, and then we bring the program to close. A group of journalists have been manhandled by some illegal miners at Breman Adomanya Forest in the Memphis West District of the Western region on Friday. They included Nanafin of ABN, City News reporter Akwesi J. Enim, and Rock FM reporter Jacob Bang, who were on a diligent quest to expose the Galamsey menace and were assaulted with their production equipment being damaged in the full glare of their police escort. So what do the police do about that? Now some Chinese and their Ghanaian accomplice illegal miners or Galamsey operatives have taken over 261-acre land in Breman Adomanya Forest area of the Wassa and Memphis West District in the Western region, devastating timber, cocoa, and rubber plantation, as well as polluting the nearby river tunnel. Now, despite such activities taking place under the full glare of the police personnel in and around the Asankregwa area, there seemed to be no concerted effort to stop them, thereby pushing the media to bring out such activities in the open. This intent of the media was, however, greatly endangered despite having a 4-man police protection, as one Yao Kuranche, who is believed to have sold the land out physically, manhandled the journalists, insisting that they end the taking of pictures, requesting they delete what they have already taken, resulting in an altercation, and the journalists being detained by the Galamseyers until 7 p.m., demanding that all recordings be deleted before they are released. Now, police reinforcement were eventually dispatched, allowing the journalists to leave the area, but only after they agreed to delete their footage at the Asankregwa District Police Station. Now, upon arrival at the station, Yakuranche was arrested and statements were taken from the journalists. Meanwhile, Isaac Kwesi Bechere, an affected farmer, expressed frustration over the lack of intervention by the traditional authorities and local police. So, is it that people are somewhere, somehow compromised and therefore they can't do anything? Or we don't have the will? Because I'm looking at pictures in front of me and looking at the devastation, the environmental devastation, degradation, the trees that have been fell during this operation and everything of the sort. Do you think that is good enough? My goodness. This is Starr Radio UK. And this is your favorite African Caribbean radio station in London. What is the new government going to do about it? That's a question on the lips of most people. And ladies and gentlemen, this will have to bring the program to a close for today. I promise you one thing for sure, that tomorrow, God willing, I'm going to be coming your way with some more of the stories making the round. But, well, I would love to have you share with me what you are also hearing or knowing. But this is how I sign up for today. I'm going to bring you this tune from the Zongo Man. I've said it time and over again. African leaders, sit up, do the right thing. But did they? No. Trump has taken the aid from them. And now let's see how they continue. But until I come your way tomorrow, it's been me, Archie, have a top of the day. I'm out like that. Zongo Man says the problem of Africa.
The problem of Africa is the elite. Africa. Who run things. The problem of Africa is the elite. Africa. Who run things. Them all go to universities. Universities award them degrees. Big degrees. Big degrees. MSc in stealing. Bachelor of Arts, mismanagement. Another degree. Masters in looting. MSc in corruption, bachelor of science in nepotism, MSc in forgery, bachelor of arts in indiscipline, MSc in embezzlement. The problem of Africa is the elite.
Africa.
Who run things, who run things, who run things. The problem of Africa is the elite.
Africa.
Who run things, who run things, who run things. Some of them went to London, London School of Fools, where they were awarded degrees in foolishness, PhD in stupidity, MSc in foolishness, PhD dishonesty, PhD in recklessness, bachelor of arts in selfishness, MSc in greed, BSc maladministration, PhD in quasi-assem, PhD pull him down, MSc kill your donkey. The problem of Africa is the elite.
Africa.
Who run things, who run things, who run things. The problem of Africa is the elite.
Africa.
Who run things, who run things, who run things. The problem of Africa is the elite.
Africa.
Who run things, who run things, who run things. Some of them went to London, London School of Fools, where they were awarded degrees in foolishness, PhD in stupidity, MSc in foolishness, PhD dishonesty, PhD in recklessness, bachelor of arts in selfishness, MSc in greed,